Hello friend, welcome to Gametoons Biography channel. Today we have the biography of the 16th President of the United States. Abraham Lincoln, a journey of leadership and legacy. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is a figure of towering significance in American history. Born in a log cabin in rural Kentucky on February 12, 1809, Lincoln rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most revered leaders in the nation's history. His leadership during the tumultuous period of the Civil War, his commitment to preserving the Union, and his dedication to the ideals of equality and justice have left an indelible mark on the American consciousness. In this biography, we will explore the life, achievements, and enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, tracing his journey from obscurity to immortality. Early life and education. Abraham Lincoln was born to Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln in a one-room log cabin on the Sinking Spring Farm in Hardin County, Kentucky. His upbringing was marked by poverty and hardship, with the family moving several times in search of better opportunities. Tragically, Lincoln's mother passed away when he was just 9 years old, leaving him deeply affected by her death. Despite his lack of formal education, Lincoln was a voracious reader and self-educator. He borrowed books from neighbors and spent countless hours absorbed in reading, eager to expand his knowledge and improve himself. His thirst for learning would remain a defining characteristic throughout his life, shaping his worldview and intellectual development. In 1830, Lincoln's family moved to Illinois, where he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and career advancement. He worked various jobs, including rail splitter, store clerk, and surveyor, while also devoting himself to studying law. In 1836, he obtained his law license and began practicing in Springfield, Illinois, laying the groundwork for his future political career. Political ascent. Lincoln's entry into politics coincided with a period of intense social and political upheaval in the United States. The issue of slavery was a contentious topic, dividing the nation along geographical and ideological lines. Lincoln, who harbored deep-seated opposition to the institution of slavery, found himself increasingly drawn to the anti-slavery movement. In 1834, Lincoln won his first election to the Illinois state legislature as a member of the Whig Party. Though his initial foray into politics was relatively unremarkable, it provided him with valuable experience and exposure to the workings of government. Over the ensuing years, Lincoln honed his oratory skills and cultivated a reputation as a principled and articulate advocate for his beliefs. In 1846, Lincoln was elected to the United States House of Representatives, where he served a single term before returning to Illinois to focus on his law practice. Despite his relatively brief tenure in Congress, Lincoln emerged as a prominent voice in the national debate over slavery, delivering impassioned speeches and advocating for measures to limit its spread. The Lincoln-Douglas debates. One of the defining moments of Lincoln's political career came during the famous Lincoln-Douglas debates of 1858. In his bid for the U.S. Senate seat from Illinois, Lincoln squared off against the incumbent, Senator Stephen A. Douglas, in a series of 7 debates held across the state. The debates centered on the issue of slavery, with Lincoln arguing passionately against its expansion into the Western territories. Although Lincoln ultimately lost the Senate race to Douglas, the debates elevated his national profile and established him as a formidable figure in the anti-slavery movement. His eloquent defense of the principles of freedom and equality resonated with audiences across the country, laying the groundwork for his subsequent rise to the presidency. Presidency and the Civil War. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln achieved the pinnacle of his political career when he was elected as the 16th President of the United States. His victory, achieved as the candidate of the newly formed Republican Party, was greeted with both jubilation and trepidation in a deeply divided nation. Lincoln's presidency began under the shadow of impending crisis, as southern states seceded from the Union in response to his election. The simmering tensions between North and South erupted into open conflict with the outbreak of the Civil War in April 1861. Faced with the daunting challenge of preserving the Union and confronting the scourge of slavery, Lincoln assumed the awesome responsibilities of wartime leadership. Conclusion: Abraham Lincoln's life is a testament to the American dream, embodying the belief that with hard work, determination, and a steadfast commitment to one's principles, even the most humble origins need not limit one's potential. From his childhood in a log cabin to the hallowed halls of the White House, Lincoln's journey is a reminder of the capacity of individuals to shape the course of history and leave an indelible mark on the world. As we reflect on his legacy, may we draw inspiration from his example and strive to build a more perfect union, guided by the principles of freedom, equality, and justice for all.